I am researching at the present time a book called Democratising of Global Governance. It's an Australian book, and it's a very important book. What it's really doing is warning that the lack of democratic practice and principle in the world today means that the powers which are powerful in the land and in the global scene are far ahead of the opportunities for the people to be involved in governance, the governance of the world. Consequently, you can see this in the wars which are occurring, and the powerful are exercising their muscle, but the people are being left in the ditch. Unless we proceed at a much faster rate in democratising the governance of the world, we're not going to get anywhere at all. In fact, there's nothing but wars and antagonisms and terrorism are going to be the outcome. First of all, of course, we have not achieved democracy in our own countries. Western democracy is a failure because it's still hampered and strung up with two-party system, and conflict is the endemic situation. Unless we can get to a cooperative system, which is a true democracy, for a model for the world, we are looking at a pretty grim outlook. There's an acute reluctance of people to be involved in this and to have anything to do with it, but it is a vital thing. The ballot, in other words, must rule in our governmental institutions. We have the ballot for elections, but that's not nearly enough because the two-party system has taken over democracy. We need the ballot operating in the places of power, in other words, our parliaments. Wherever the executive functions, they must be ruled by the ballot. The representatives of the people must be the ones who make the decisions, not the powerful. This is the recipe for a disaster in the future. And ultimately, of course, the very, very high target is a democratic world. And if you only got to look at the imbalance in the countries, the powerful countries, the poor countries, the weak and the strong, and you can see that they're so far removed from a democratic ideal that there is an awful lot of work ahead of the world to sort this out, these problems out. Otherwise, the world is in a very, very dire straits. Anyway, that's a very dismal outlook, but unfortunately it's pretty true. Unless we get active in this area and resolve the questions of real democracy in our national state, we'll never solve them on a world state ever. Not a chance. Well, goodbye for now.